That's probably really loud. Why am I only hearing the left speaker? I think I have a short in my cable somewhere. Actually, the wrong. confused. Hold on, let me figure this out. I don't think you see the back of my head, so. It might be my noise destroyer. Is it? Ugh. Okay. This makes no sense. Okay. It's working now. Looks like I triggered this. What's the capture card? Actually, don't know how to do what I'm trying to do there. Okay, yeah, this was the sound I created. I was like, where? I always forget where my sounds are. I really like how 80s this one sounds. Wait, what is this? Hold on, do it again. It's too bad I can't hook up my effects pedal. I mean, I could. I would have to do it physically, but I'm not doing that. Screwed that up. I don't know the third note for this. What was this again? It'd be cool if I knew how to play if I was such a keyboardist, a pianist, that I could be like starting soon, right? Like we were just playing Expedition 33 earlier today. If I'm like just playing you know, dun dun dun. I already forgot the song I liked from that game, but I'm like, here I am, just playing a little piece of it. I could sequence something like that. There's no way I could play something like that. If you're curious, those are not piss jugs. Those are distilled water from my humidifier, which is just off screen. I probably shouldn't just have the empty jugs there, though. Well, real quick, I just want to see what this sounds like. It's obviously well balanced for me, but anyone else? That's a way flat for you. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. This one's not quite as good because the voice steals so much. Why is it doing that? So I can just play the same chords. I can just make the same chords sound good. That's it. There's no actual melody here. Alright, I'm done doing this. Um, so, I need to sync my controller. I don't know what controller I want to use yet, though. In ways, I can sync my. I actually can sync my PS5 controller since it works differently now. Yeah, I could do that. Use the pirated controller? Um, I wish I did have an OG PS4 or PS2 controller, but I just turned on my PS5 at the exact same time. Wait for it to power down. Uh, you have it voice activated? No, I grabbed the PS5 controller and then I was trying to see if it synced, but it just turned it on. I was gonna say the PlayStation controllers are also similar. That it's really all that it's really not all that different to use a PS5 controller. I think my PS5 controller is already charged and everything. So, okay, just swapped the input on automatically. Hold on. I don't see anything. What game are you playing? That's what I'm trying to decide. But before I do any of that, I need to sync the controller. Holy crap. I really dislike how this TV does not just have an input button on the remote. All right, let's try this. Sync. I might need to just play wired, which isn't that big of a deal. Oh wait, no, it's synced. Wow, cool. I thought I was gonna have to do something else. Well, okay. I was gonna say that feels laggy because I'm looking at the preview and not the actual system. It still kind of feels laggy though. Did I get any for Black Friday? Any good song plugins? I wish, but I'm broke. I paid off my car, so I'm broke. I'm just like super broke. I could have upgraded some of my sound software. Hot Shots Golf 4. That's the last game I played on here. I mean, it's the cases over here. I pretty much assumed. Yeah, the last time I powered this up then was in April 2024. It's been a while. I really wanted to play something old. What game is this? Oh, that's right. So either I'm going to play Suikoden 3. When did I play Burnout Revenge? Either Suikoden 3. Wow. Digital Devil Saga. Digital Devil Saga is a cat? I would have thought that that would be Rhino Kuzunoha. I played this, or is this old? When the heck did I play this? No, this would none of this should be old because this is the newer memory card. Well, okay, I say that, but some of this is old here. No, that's 2020. Oh, okay. This is copied data. Some of this is from my childhood. I think it might be this memory card. This is the game I played on stream. Yeah, this is what I beat on stream. That was 2020. Lucky. Uh, no, this isn't it. So I think it's not like you're not going to see anything that says like from 2002, but that stuff, the stuff at the bottom here is old. I remember I backed it up to my PC and then I put it on the PC to here. Corrupted data, yep, exactly. All this was new, me playing around with the PS2, the backed up software, but RAD is that might not be classic. Xenosaga definitely is. And I don't think that this is actually corrupted data here. It's that this is the free McBoot stuff. And it just doesn't know how to read it. Valkyrie Profile, yeah. I was actually kind of mad because I got stuck on a part that was really hard. So yeah, either Suikoden 3, Shadow Hearts, Legend of the Dragoon. I was playing that on stream. I never beat it. You know, I could go back to it just like I did. Just like I did Expedition 33. But I played 100% of this on stream. I'd never played this game before. Ever. Like, this was not a childhood game for me. Back in 2020. I feel like there's another memory card. Like, there should be another one. A yellow one. It might be with my sister's PS2. Let me see what's on here. I feel like probably some of this is updated. Is it just going to keep flickering? Oh, there it goes. So I have a hard drive hooked up to the PS2. I did like it. I did like that. Looks like everything still works. I liked that there was romance in the story. You know, I guess you could say it was kind of pre super anime tropey stuff. But you know, the modern RPG really likes to have all the different heroines, but there's never, right? They always just like beat around the bush, like, you know, they all compete for the main character, but they don't actually. No one ever. There might be a canon romance, but it's still not very well represented. Robot Volcanic Drive. Holy crap, dude. I loved this game back in the day. I wish I... So the copy that I had got super scratched up, so I sold it anyway. But I still wish... I wish I took better care of it as a kid. Because I really liked this game, and it goes for, like, stupid money now. Do I have Mega Man Legends? No, I never played that game. Sakura Tyson. I actually have this game. Like, as a case, with a case and everything. I mean, no, I have this one, not 3, and I own this too. Sorry, I own all of these games. So yeah, either Shadow Hearts, Suikoden 3. I wouldn't mind playing Wild Arms 3, but I own that on PS4. But the point is to load up the PS2. And I do own the disc of this. Reckless, wow. Nostalgia. Hold on, let me look at the actual discs I have. These other, not these misplaced discs. Do I have Thug 2? No. I actually don't have too many from my childhood. Because I bought and sold games a lot as a kid, right? Because that's, you know, I didn't have a job when I was a kid. How else were you going to get new games? The only games I still own, so I don't think I own any PS2 games from my childhood. Oh, psych. Valkyrie Profile 2. That's the only one. Every single other one had been rebought at some point but they weren't originals. Def Jam. No, I never owned that, but I borrowed it from a friend. The goal is to play. Oh, did my controller die? I guess I did play all day today. Oh no, I rebought this game. I was getting ready to say I don't even own this. So these are all that you see. These were all just, you know, games I either never played before and I was just interested in seeing. Oh, I have Drakengard on here. I have the dot hacks as well. Those Castlevania games, I wanted those to be good. I didn't really have a good time playing those. And my controller died. Okay, I need to actually hook it up to the charger. Oh, that's the wrong cable. Okay. I'm sorry, we must. Yep. That's what my controller is singing, I guess. We can play this. So either Digital Devil Saga. The goal is to play an RPG. I don't really want to. I'm not really here to. I don't want to just play PS2 games to play PS2 games. I want to play an RPG. So either Digital Devil Saga. Shadow Hearts 1. Growlancer 3. Grandia 3 or Suikoden 3. I think I'm gonna do Suikoden 3. Never heard of any of those. Suikoden is like the OG gotcha game. Gotcha games before gotcha games. It's known for every single Suikoden. There's 108 recruitable characters. And I have 3, 4, and 5. I've never actually played them. Bought them forever ago. I mean, I say forever ago, but like 5 years ago when I was going through all these the retro era, the retro arc. Now the PS2 is loud. It's louder when you're using the hard drive. One game I was like super nostalgic for was SSX. I saw Moon playing that, and I was like, man, I want to play that game. The only games I really have a connection with that are like right here on the hard drive would be I mean, not really Dragon Quest 8. I didn't own that. My sister did. Zeonic Front. I liked this game. Robot Alchemic Drive. This one's probably got the most nostalgia attached to it. Nope. I was gonna say I still own this, but no, I lied. I have a rebought version. I just rebought it before the game blew up and got super expensive. Burnout 3. I never played Dominator. And Burnout Revenge. Oh, and Soul Calibur 3. Soul Calibur 3 is probably my most played PS2 game. That and Midnight Cub 3. I think I remember actually playing it. Yeah, I think last time I played it, you were here because I remember I was like showing what you could do with the shopkeepers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was years ago. Oh, Waldo, man, you mean what? Voldo? I didn't play. I actually, it's kind of weird. I never really had a. Okay, I liked Keelik, but I wasn't good with Keelik. I didn't realize how bad I was at fighting games until I streamed Soul Calibur 6, which was years ago, like 2018. So as much as I played Soul Calibur 3, I was garbage. That's the one game I think that would, the one game announcement that would really be next level is if they announced Soul Calibur 7. I would blow up. There'd be nothing left. Yeah, we're gonna play Suikoden 3. But yeah, back in pandemic, during the pandemic, I was like, yeah, retro games. And that's where I bought Legend of Dragoon and was playing it. That's where I bought a lot of these games. I was just kind of sourcing. The only one I beat was Growlancer, which is why I wanted to play the third one. I played Star Ocean 3, but that was kind of post pandemic. Sakura Wars, yeah. I own this, but obviously none of these are in English. 5 is the only one that's in English. I've actually never played it though. I mean, I guess we could play that, but nah. How do I get out of here? Start? That reminds me, yeah, I replaced the laser on this PS2 as well. I bought a new one. It's way easy to replace. The thing is though, I had to fix the PS2 way forever ago. Back in like 2006. Oh, really? I just said I replaced the laser too. You know, the thing is about this, it's probably dusty, right? I wouldn't be surprised if it's dusty. But you have to adjust the how close the laser is. That's what I had to do as a kid was open up, there it goes. I had to open it up and adjust the laser. But doing that would screw up games. Because the PS2 needs to play PS1 games, PS2 games, PS2 DVDs, PS2 CDs, and PS2 DVD dual layered DVDs. And that was how I found out our PS2 needed fixing, is that me and my sister went to GameStop and we both bought a game. My sister bought God of War, I bought Rogue Galaxy. And my game was brand new and hers was used. Stuck it in the PS2, didn't work. And we were like, and then I was doing whatever I could. I mean, my game was brand new, so how does it not work? My sister sticks her disc in. She's like, well, I mean, if you can't play your game, maybe my game will work. And I can just take mine back if it doesn't. She put her disc in and it didn't work. And then that's when we went down the rabbit hole that both of those games were dual layered DVDs, and that some PS2s have a hard time to do playing those, reading those, and that Sony apparently was fixing the PS2s for free, but that was years ago in like 2004, and it's like 2006 now. So I was like, oh man, but you can go up into the PS2, open up the PS2 and adjust the laser and it might work. And I actually did do that. But doing so, it made normal PS2 games not work. So I had to like find a healthy balance. Laser up or down, yep. I remember because I did it in the secrecy of the night because I knew my dad would be so mad if he knew that I opened up the PS2. So I was like, I know what I'm doing. I know that I know what I'm doing, but it'll be better to ask for forgiveness, right? Than ask for permission. Man, the old Konami logo. Why? My TV is smoothing this. I was like, why does it seem so smooth? Makes me realize I need to add an emote. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Come on, computer. I don't know if that worked or not. I actually wasn't watching any of this. I was just vibing to the music. Is this based on an anime? No. Oh, it did work? I'd have to refresh my OBS, I guess. I still don't see it. Just back in the day where they used to have anime intros. That's it. Email will register on your own. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was trying to see if I could reset it before that, but no, I couldn't. If I could force a reset, I should say, without closing it. So this made me realize, yeah, I have to change my TV because I don't want this smoothing out the screen. The TV got updated. Looks different. So you can vibe to this song again. Okay, I think that was it. There should be a game mode though. I forget how to turn that on. Not like this game needs a whole bunch of latency reduction. Oh, there's true motion. Yeah, turn that off. There we go. I was gonna say that didn't do anything. Darkstone? No, I haven't played that. I forgot to answer that. I've never even heard of that. Don't I have a... I did try this game. Yeah, okay. I do have a save file on here, but I mean, we're gonna start all the way over. Dude, it's so... Looks fine on stream. Yeah, that's what I was saying. My TV was smoothing everything out. So I don't know if you've ever seen those stupid anime like on YouTube, 60 FPS, One Punch Man fight scene, and it looks like garbage. So what my TV was doing. Okay, now I need to change the retro tink. Which you can see this. We should be in 1080p right now. This is really blurry, but it could just be the fact that I'm not used to it. Yeah, we're in full color space. It's been a long time since I've messed with this. This... Your eyes are spoiled. Well, the other way around. Or I should more than that. My eyes are spoiled by 4K. So upscaling from 480p. I forgot that the... So the Dreamcast... I should actually say the Dreamcast spoiled me. The Dreamcast has a great picture output. The PS2 just doesn't. Where they both composite. So the Dreamcast could do VGA output, which was 480p, and with RGB color, and that looks really good. And most games support that. Not all games do. Meanwhile, the PS2 only, like, you know, 2, maybe even 1 out of 5 games support 480p. The rest are all 480i, and it's not RGB color. It's just an overall blurry image no matter what you do, unless the game supports 480p. I remember I was actually disappointed because I had bought the Dreamcast first. No, I didn't buy it first, but it was the first one I modernized. I bought a mod chip and soldered it in. And I soldered in an HDMI port, and it looks great. It looks great. You do think, wow, I can't believe this is coming out of a Dreamcast. Something that came out in 1999. And then I modernized the PS2 by buying this retro tink, and it just looks like it looks like garbage but HD. So it's just like, oh. All right. Starting game. I remember you get to pick who you start with. It'll be the same name. Or we can be violent. My name was Valen before. PS classic smoothing couldn't save the output. Yeah, exactly. Would you like to load Suikoden 2 data? No, because I don't own that game. I actually half played it though. Just a little bit of it. Yeah, you get to pick here. Hugo, Chris, or Ghetto. 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 I just realized when I said that. It makes me feel like I need glasses. It does, huh? It's so blurry. That's why I was like, I need to do something. But then I was like, wait, no, that's just the PS2. I have the manual. Actually, let me look at the case real quick. It could support 480p. I really doubt that it does. No, it doesn't. Nope, doesn't say anything about progressive scan. I can still Google it to see if not manuals didn't always say if they had it. I really doubt it. Too bad the game doesn't have progressive scan mode. Nope. See, the thing is if I played this on PS3, if I had a backwards compatible PS3, I think it would look better. Since that outputs, I think 720p, not. I think it upscales it to 720. I actually have no idea because I've never owned one of those. We'll get into the game, and then I'll mess with the retro tink. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to voice everything, huh? This means we must go our separate ways. If that's our destiny, we must thank the gods. I can't tell if we're being cursed or blessed, but I have faith in this world, as long as even the slightest trace of the truth remains in this world. What? Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do. Thank you. I don't know if any of the games I grabbed support. Okay, it kicked me right back out to go to chapter 1. That's weird. Wait, Grandia 3 is on 2 discs? I just realized that. Yeah, none of these support progressive scan. As a kid, I could never get progressive scan to work. Um, I remember. Okay, admittedly, the 3D looks a little bit better. Very aliased, but looks better. I had Gran Turismo 4, which did 1080i. It's like one of 2 games that did 1080i. Or because my dad didn't believe it. He was like, there's no way the PS2 could do HD. But I knew I needed component cables. How can you drink like that so early in the day, you good for nothing fool? Who asked you? Literally, who asked? I've seen you wasted before noon plenty of times. Not now, though. We're working. Get it? I'm the only reason you can lounge around all day, you know. Gee, thanks. What could we do without you? Mm-hmm. Heh. By the way, where's the captain? Is he in his room? I really need to up the text speed if I can. Think he's in a bad mood? Who knows? He's a hard one to read. Since you're so indispensable, why don't you go up there and see if he's alright? He calls the shots and keeps us fed after all. Yeah. And that walking animation. Going from motion capture, all cutscenes motion captured, to stilted first time they've ever done 3D animation. Wow, the blur because of the interlacing. Using tank controls, yeah. That's why I laugh when people always are like, it looks like a PS2 game. It's like, no, it doesn't. I get that it looks simple, but no, it doesn't. It's either that or it looks like a mobile game. Sorry to bother you, Captain. But we just received orders from the headquarters. What do they say? I quote, there are rumors of the Firebringer once again making a move in the northern grassland. Confirm your situation. Firebringer? It's hard to imagine the spirit from over 50 years ago could rise up again. What should we do? Should we accept? It's necessary, right? All right. I'll get right on it. Right on it. And we'll kick their butts into shape. This should help things. Whoa, 60 FPS. Okay, holy crap. This just must have to be how the game is. There's insane lag. He's a massive nose, didn't even pay attention to that. I guess so. I don't know if... Yeah, I think this has... Oh, you can move with the right analog stick? That's weird. Oh, the other guy. This has... like, Monster Hunter animation. Where, like... Or I guess like Grand Theft Auto. Modern Grand Theft Auto, you know how it's like you have to stop walking, right? When you're done running, your character has to stop running. You don't just like stop on a dime. That's what's making it really feel laggy. There's just straight up lag. Whatever. Is this the kind of game I can just inspect everything, or... It's locked, I can't get in. Alright, like I said, we absolutely need to up the text speed. There we go. Select is the button. Nope. Oh, dude, triangle is back. Fast. Triangle plus directional? Imagine where lag gets you killed. That's exactly the issue I was having with Expedition 33. I don't know what is up with that game, but it does not run well. But then it will run well, and then it won't run well, and then it will run well. That's kind of a tongue twister. How are we supposed to check out this Firebringer rumor? Let's put our heads together and come up with a plan. Between the 5 of us, someone's got to have at least one good idea. It's still not... I like it when it's instant, but this is better. The text, I mean. Brainstorming is not my thing. Same here. Oh, come on. Why do I always have to do everything around here? Well, at least we have a lead. The Firebringer rumor is coming from the village of Ixay. That's near the grassland border. Once we cross it, we're in Lizard Clan territory. Okay, he does have a big nose. And then we look around. You call that a lead? Well, it's better than going into the grasslands with nothing. Besides, we can probably count on the information that Knight gave us. I agree. I guess we'll just have to go. Alright, it's decided. Captain, we should pull out of here right away. That Joker dude, he looks like, looking cool, Joker. That's not what I thought. I just realized that they're all, card names. Queen, Ace, Jock. Joker. But anyway, he looks like Final Fantasy VII dude. Isn't it like Tifa's teacher? I think that's who I'm thinking of. Alright, it's decided. Captain, we should pull out of here right away. Right now? Of course, we have to go right now. Okay. Right where Jock is. I think that's how you say it. Ah, finally, we have a mission. It took everything I had to convince the captain we should go with Cardis Godot. I was thinking that too. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Type O. They're like that. I think they were all numbers. They weren't all cards. He takes convincing, I know, but it's not like you're an inspiration either, Ace. I beg your pardon? I think you set a better example. You think you set a better example, sitting on your butt drinking all day? Get it out, you two, we have to go. You seem to be very passive in being a captain. Whoa, lag. Dude, the aliasing is so insane. Right? All I can see is just shimmering edges. You have Typo, wanted to play it, heard it was good, but never got around to playing it. I owned it too. It just kind of really threw it off because I remember playing the Japanese demo forever ago because I owned a PSP. And it just is kind of weird with it being... going from the PSP to the PS4. You know, it's like you had the novelty of playing an original Final Fantasy game on your PSP. That was cool. But trying to scale it up for the PS4, the novelty is kind of gone. So it wasn't bad, but it was also meh. I think it was the first M-rated Final Fantasy, though. You smell like metal. Ships sail from that port to other continents, but this town is built on trade, so we get a lot of ships here. This guy's jokes are cool? Are so cool? What? Who says that on anybody? He's from Korea, for crying out loud. Get out of here, boo. Where are these tomatoes? variable frame rate. We go from like 20 FPS to 60 FPS. See, look at that. Can you even make out these characters in the background? I doubt this is gonna do much. It looks good on stream. I mean, I'm exaggerating. And it actually does look better not blown up on my TV. Like when I'm looking at it on the preview, which is like a small 8-inch screen, I guess. That does look good. Seeing it blown up here, it's just like all I see are pixels. Okay, I can see the difference there. I think when you use weave, yeah, I was gonna say when you use weave, when you start moving, you see all the horizontal lines. Yeah, motion adaptation is the best. Blend just looks blurry. Blend looks, or Bob looks pixelated. Smooth Bob. Yeah, Bob and Weave is usually what you use back in the day. What is frame blend? I really just think there's only so much you can do. I actually don't know if my TV supports this. Oh, the capture card doesn't. My TV does, though. Yeah, I mean, this is it. I don't really think there's anything else I could do to make it look better. Like, I could put scan lines on, but, like, no. Scan lines only look good if you have it in HDR, in my opinion, but I can't do that on stream. Oh. Oh yeah. Just stop looking at it. It looks as good as it can look. Wait a second. It's 1200 feet foreign language Elgato. It's actually not an Elgato. We haven't. Hold on. Select. Can you save at any time? I don't think so. When we save here, I'm gonna try something else. It is an Avermedia. Wow, listen to that violin sample. It kind of sounds like a fake guitar sample, too. Look at the dude's nose. I was getting ready to say, talk to me, even though you're performing. Donations after the performance, please. Dude, this movement is terrible. Daddy's coming home from abroad today. He's gonna bring us some souvenirs. It's so exciting. What use is this to me? Here, why don't you have it? Except seeds. I wish Dad would hurry up and come home. He never told a lie in his life, the nose speaks for itself. I just stopped walking there for a second. Yeah, right there. Is that my controller? Or the game? I really hope it's not the controller. I think it was just the game. Yeah, the special herbs. I don't want to sit here and talk to everybody. Old me would have done that, but... So I should say young me would have done that. Captain Galahad died in battle, but Lady Chris took over. Oh, that's... okay. And I plunged into the barbarian horde saying, "Take that, you lizards." Now I say that, but... You know, this game having so many recruitable characters... A cat. I should talk to everybody. Oh, I can't pet the cat. It's weird that I can move it. Zero out of 10. Oh, square brings up the menu too. Oh, I keep forgetting triangle is backwards. Is back, not circle. Oh, he looked like a character. I'm assuming everyone with a portrait is recruitable. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Oh, hey, what do you think you are? You got a problem? You may be a mercenary, but I'm not scared of you. Huh? Me? My friends and I are just playing. What do you want? Is this the kind of game where you have to talk to him more than once? The inconsistent frame rate, dude. This isn't CZN. I was playing that and I saw that you were a higher level than me. Just barely. Like an hour or two ago I was looking at it. I guess you've been playing it. Yeah, you were 49. I'm still 47. I just barely got to 47. It takes a long freaking time trying to get to 50. I haven't done any of this. You saw my rostro. What was I saying? I haven't done any of the event stuff, so I don't know if that gives you experience points. Assuming places that are red you can't go to. They said let's go. I'm assuming I'm not going the right way. I'm assuming we're getting on a boat. Oh, I did not even see a person there. If I keep this up one day, I'll be a great knight, just like the 6 Knights of Zexen. It was one man Andy. I didn't even realize that you could do that. Oh, okay. No, we're not going on a ship. I just kind of assumed we were. We're off to the grassland, land of the wild barbarians. Say goodbye to lovely Vinay del Zexe. Why do they sound like pig Latin? Vinay del Zexe. Right, you're from here, aren't you? You could say that. I was once one of Gilbert's mercenaries. You know, people were like big mad when Yuki came out. They were like, Yuki's garbage. She's a secret 4-star character. And so I was kind of like, oh, here we go. You know, I was kind of like, I was like disappointed because I had already pulled for her. And I was like, dang, I guess she's not that great. And then I used her and I freaking like one tapped everything. I'm like, she's not bad at all. What are people talking about? Like, I guess people just thought they were gonna. It probably is just noobs. I guess people just thought she's a new character, therefore she must be OP than anyone else. But she's not stronger than my Mei Lin, so therefore she's garbage. But yeah, she just feels like a normal character. So far, the worst character I feel is Orlea. I don't have any of the OPs. I don't have Mei Lin. I don't have Veronica. I had Veronica in the beta, but I didn't use her enough to know if she was OP or not. I don't have Hugo, so I don't know what OP is like. But I thought Orlea sucked, and then I realized how you used her. I thought she did, and then I was like, wait a second, I see how she works. I thought her attack cards, her cards that buff attack cards, I thought that only buffed Orlea, but no, it buffs the whole party. So if you can like generate a whole bunch of attack buff cards, you can nuke enemies with her. Especially since they all have retain on them. But it just takes the right build. She doesn't fit in every team. I've been just trying out Barrel recently. Yeah, you have Renoa. I remember you saying that. I want Renoa. I feel like I don't have a lot, but the thing is I haven't been summoning because I'm saving up, right? I don't want to just summon for no reason. Especially on the launch characters. So I won't be mad if I lose the 50-50 if I get a new character. You know, if I get Veronica. I remember I've summoned Calipe 3 times. And Reen, I think more than that. No, I think Reen just twice. And they do say Calipe is OP. I think she's okay. But she's probably OP with other characters. Thing is, I haven't gotten her gear up. Like I have others. Oh, I did not realize you could hear me eating like that. Sorry. Holy crap. That's super loud. I just turned on my phone for a split second and it could just hear me eating into the mic. I absolutely hate that. I do feel like I have my mic up turned a little too high. I'm just going to turn down a little bit. What time is it? 8? I'm not going to play too long because I've been staying up super late every day playing Expedition 33. I mean, I feel very conscientious when I take a breath to read a line on the screen. I I've streamed long enough that I feel like it's a safe space. I actually get flustered when people show up. I think I get flustered when people show up that I don't know. Like an actual real person that's not a regular and not a bot. Now I have to like be on and like be entertaining and I'm not just hanging out. The regulars are nice. Yeah, they are. Okay, okay, let's keep playing. Oh, I tried to click into the game. I don't need to do that. You could say that I was once of Gilbert's mercenaries. So is that how you ended up in the Border Defense Force? There are plenty of reasons. I'm sure you have yours. I suppose. He's just like the cool, aloof ninja type. Try to go live and all the regulars will pop out of nowhere to either lurk or say something. I feel like you have more regulars than I do. But my biggest issue of streaming is just being consistent. So it's like any regulars that I have, any new regulars I have, I scare them off by just not streaming. I'm sure Captain Godot has gone through a lot more than we have, right, Captain? I don't know. Okay. Come on, let's go. I will bid a fond farewell to the soft sea breeze of Zexay and look forward to my return. Like I said, you don't seem much like a captain. Ace is the one saying everything. Once you finish the entire game with the viewer, they bond. I can see that, yes and no. It depends. Because that did happen with AI Somnium. You have Dang and Rafa. Yeah, okay, I remember you playing those. The only reason I would say no is it depends. I mean, because obviously not everyone's going to like you. But like, if you play a game that ends up being a speed run game, you might get people to show up to be like, oh wow, so used to seeing speedruns of this game, it's cool seeing someone play it for the first time. But they'll just go back to their speedrun. I'm assuming this is a save point, right? They'll just go back to their save point, their speedrun regulars. But then, yeah, you do have people who are just fans of a game and they're like, whoa, somebody's playing Danganronpa for the first time. Or if they're on your follower list and they've just never seen that game and they're like, whoa, I've always kind of wanted to play this game. All right, there's one thing we might be able to do to have the quality look a little better now that we saved. I have to restart the PlayStation. Wait, can I? Yeah, that does work. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. That just reset the game, not the PlayStation. Okay, what is going on here? Do we have to turn it all the way off and then turn it back on? It's dumb that this gets rid of the bell sound. Okay, so is it OPL? I think it's OPL. I say that because that happened to me with Star Ocean 3. I would get some people who would show up. And I did beat that one on stream. I did have people show up for, what was that game? It was in my head. Oh, Digital Devil Saga, but I didn't finish that. So you can't use OPL to, dang it, you can't use OPL to run off of the disc. Okay, well, I have to leave here. You won't get the experience the PS2 going to the queues and presenting a red screen. Hey, I could still get the red screen if it errors reading the disc. but no bill. I need to go to HD loader. This might take a while. So maybe if this takes too long, I'll just deal right and maybe have it, maybe test it out next time I play. But I have to actually install the disc. Okay. Because I have 22 gigs free. I'm just gonna say S3. $30. I mean, it still says it's in. Oh, it says installation. I thought it said initializing. Okay, yeah, I'm not waiting 30 minutes. We'll have to do this next time. Thing is what happens if I leave right now? Is it gonna get corrupt? Did? Plenty of space makes I think all these games can be loaded on mobile. Yeah, I was playing PS2 games on my translated. There have been fatal errors. That's fine. On my phone. All right. No. Soul Calibur 2, Suikoden 5. I guess for some reason those have issues. I gotta restart. Space and bandwidth the rest of us. I mean, what our PS2 is from like 2001. I doubt it's got fast read times in any way. I still have to play the sequel to AI Somnium. They just came out with the third sequel, the second sequel. I just went straight into the game. Oh, control. I need to turn the controller back on. Grabbing some cashews. I was eating some of those earlier. That would be good. All right. Man, old classic, or I should say old sampled music. Okay, I thought for sure we would get into a battle. Oh, okay, we're not done. There we go. So you can auto? Wow, even back in? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Why do they have to defend? Okay, that's how you swap. Yeah. We've got a lot of money. Giant ladybugs doing with medicine. Hey, hurry up, Rico. If we don't hustle, they're gonna get away. I'm sorry, Mr. Fred. Why is he wearing like a bed cap? A nightcap? If someone ever tries to start a war on this continent, we, the Maximilian Knights, must fight to stop that menace. This is such a time, Rico. We have an important mission to carry out. Thank you for explaining your directive, as if I didn't know. Yes. Yes, I understand, Master Fred. Good, I just want us to be clear on that. Now let's go. What's this? Who are they? Dade and Wanani. Best viewers. Excuse me, great fighter. I've come to explore a rumor that an evil knight is here in the grassland. Do you know anything about this? I heard a rumor about that, like that. Yeah, there was a rumor like that going around in the north. What? Damn! Was he so mad about that? Word spreads fast. Thank you very much. Let's hurry, Rico. Master Fred, wait for me. What was that about? Just wanted to see what this little enclave was. Just a dead guy. Is that bones and everything? It is. Oh. Holly shrub? I will auto. Doot 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 doot. Why is he tired? Or is he almost dead? Is that what it is? No. Kind of wondering if I started with the right guy. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a bag on the ground. Holy crap, that was so low res, I couldn't tell. Oh, this is the way they came. Oh, I see. This is somewhat Grandia-like. It's kind of cool that they do it individually. Okay, he is at half health. to foes in the area. What's up with the no space there? Target foes. Damaged, fire magic. Do any of you guys have a heal? Welcome back. I mean, I'll use the medicine real quick. Nukazuke pickles? The first fight was like the third one. I don't think this is the right way. I already forgot where they said we needed to go. This is not the kind of game, huh, that tells you you're heading, huh? I think we were going north. I mean, that's what we told that guy. They give the tutorial none. Literally just this. Can we try this rune? So why wouldn't I want to use rune every time? It didn't look like we had MP. Random encounters you mitigate. I was thinking that, especially after just playing E33. I was just saying what makes JRPGs palatable is being able to pick your battles. The fact that I can run away from enemies and just decide not to fight them. But nope, not in this game. You know, I wouldn't mind, I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind loading up Suikoden 4 just to see what it looks like. And 5. Like, there's no reason we have to play these out of order or in order. 900 damage? Oh, no. Ishin. Oh, that's just one foe. Okay, see, these have uses. Does miss exist? Yep. I've already missed. So I guess being unbalanced is the cost. Very dramatic for vegetables. I mean, it's a turn-based game. It's even like that in E33. I mean, you can parry enemies, but enemies can't parry you. Let's see what happens when we do auto. It's really weird that you move as a unit. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's also weird. Jox is almost dead, but we're gonna keep continue. Of course we miss. Like, she must have some kind of auto healing rune or something. Auto battle ahead of its time is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, huh, a game like this is auto. Jox just leveled up. Alright, so it's not the kind of game where you level up, you get all your health back. I kind of feel like we maybe picked the wrong dude to start with them already being like level 19 and 20 and having a full party. This isn't bad though. I'm settling into the PS2-ness. One damage. That's a castle. Plane. I'm guessing we're going to the plane. What is that big line on the left there? Oh, I guess you don't have to actually stand on the road. I don't know where we're going. I need my yellow paint. I feel like we're not trying to get to the hollow. Can you even save here? No, dang. Usually you can save in like the open map. Oh, game lagged there for a second. Like, this doesn't feel right. Oh, maybe it is. We got to the world map fast. It just reminded me, playing E33, I was surprised that that game had a map like that. I was so confused when it showed up. I was like, what the heck am I looking at? Why are we like mini caricatures of ourselves? Then I was like, oh, this is a world map. We've come this far without a plan, so now what? Well, let's see. First off, we should offer our greetings to the lizard men in the Great Hollow. I kind of assumed lizardmen were bad people. Unless... Greetings, huh? A little rough, but I think that's their way. They seem pretty upset. I wonder what's up. Who are you people? You're not from the grassland. No, we're traveling merchants. Dressed like this? This is another fine mess you've gotten us into. We're not trying to go against these guys. If you spend as much time training as you did drinking, we'd all be better off. How dare you? You decided the unit would pay our room and board. Within reason, but you lost your reasoning months ago. Oh sure, we all know you benefited just as much as we did by not having to pay for the girls you bring back. Look, you. Prostitutes? Not having to pay for girls? Okay. I had everyone's best interests at heart. Hey. Hey, hang on a sec. We're not your enemies. You finally gonna say something? We are from the east. I am the warrior Godot, born from the flame, taking the pledge and following the ways of the past. I would like to meet the great warrior, Chief Zeppon. That is our only request. Well, this is a surprise to think humans could have such manners. I am Shiba, warrior of the Lizards clan's fighting units. Following the ways of the past, I will welcome you. Well, what a surprise. I didn't know the captain had a lizard friend. There's a lot you don't know. Thank goodness we didn't have to fight. I don't have it in me. I'm not even sure I can use magic in the state I'm in. Whose fault is that? That's what I would say. There, everything's fine. You can come out, Jocks. I didn't even realize he wasn't there. How boring. But he wanted to kill some people? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised from mercenaries. Why all the commotion? You're not preparing for a war, are you? No, we're about to sign an armistice with these excellent people, so there's no call for war. But since yesterday, we've noticed certain suspicious activities. Suspicious. A number of warriors were killed while they were out hunting. The wounds looked like they were inflicted by Zexan swords. And our prophet told us that something terrible is about to happen. Well, something is about to happen. Not, I put that terrible in. Do Lizardcan warriors believe in prophets? If we only followed prophecy, we'd never win a battle. Prophecy can't fight for you. If an enemy approaches with steel, you have to respond with steel. I agree. Battle is first and foremost about tactics. How is the morale of your warriors? Our morale is high when we successfully protect the clan. Even the young ones are inspired to become warriors then. Oh, I thought he was going to follow up. Always something to dream about. It was kind of a weird conversation. This is the first time you've entered the cavern? This cavern? Stay close to me. Don't stray. Static camera FTW. It's actually not static right here. The chief's room's upstairs. Don't fall. One of gaming's pet peeves when you have to follow somebody, but they walk faster than you can walk, and you run faster than they can walk. We're almost there. As long as you can push them as you walk, yeah. This is the room of Zephon, a proud and respected warrior and chief of the Lizard Clan. You may enter Warrior Godot. Your followers may wait here. Followers, huh? What's up with the ambiance? Then the rumor is, I cannot say it is true, nor can I say it is false. Is fate at work here? Seems that way. I wish you safe travels. You would think with him being silhouetted, it would be like, I know that guy, you know? Unless he'll appear later on. Hey, I'm getting tired of this. Your stories are always full of holes. Full of holes? I really saw it. You saw it with your own eyes? I'm so tired of that line. Come on, give me a break. Y'all look so bored, so I just thought I'd brighten things up. You're annoying us, so keep your mouth shut. Do like jocks. I like this story. Question mark? Captain, how'd it go? Pretty good. I got permission to set up base here. This is as good as a place as any to start from. We have to sleep with reptiles? Racist alert. Ready for anything. The leader of the Zexan Knights is young, but she seems sharp. Is that Chris? Was that character? What? Oh, I could not tell what I was looking at. Okay, we set up base, but what does that mean? They didn't lead us to a room. They didn't say, go set up over there. That's a shop. That's another shop. What's going on? We have an intruder. You stay out of this. Intruder? Are we gonna let him order us around? I guess. Suddenly 60 FPS. It's you. You're the intruders. Oh. Okay. Dude, what is this music? I don't know, should I like go all out or something? 900 damage. Like, what happens if I do this? Oh, look how long it charges. It looks like it takes 2 turns to charge. Or midway into the second turn. Do 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 dee do dee do 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 dee do 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 dee do. It looks kind of in like Pokemon. I was trying to think about what it sounded like. I was like thinking Zelda, but it does kind of sound like Pokemon Stadium. One damage. Queen got ganked. Looks like Jock is about to get wrecked too, though. There's no like move, huh? Oh, okay. We weren't supposed to like win-win. Hold it, these people are guests. Oh my apologies. I'm very sorry. What? Move out. Yes, sir. Okay, that's it? What's going on anyway? Looks like your fighters are out in full force. An intruder has penetrated the inner sanctum of our Great Hollow. So they were right about that. What? Intruder, what's he after? This is an act of war against our clan. We must not let him get away. We will help you, after all. We are hugely indebted to Chief Zapan. Are we? Thank you. I apologize, my guest. She was part of the party. Feel like he's probably, I don't know. Let's put him in front of Jocks. Hold on. Is there like a rest that we can do before I like use all of my items? I see a scale, so I guess that's trading. Oh, I thought I could go all the way around, guess not. Nope, nope. I'm trying to like sprint, but there's no sprint. That says that's swords. I guess it's the barracks. Where? I mean, they said setup base. Where's our quarters or something? I guess I haven't seen this last area on the bottom left. It's probably a pathway though. Oh, it's a bed. Of course, it's the last one. You want a room for the night? We have lots of rooms that are chilly as chilly as you want. Oh, it just forces you to save. I always do too, huh? Takes a while to save. He's gonna be in? Oh, dang, we don't get like a rest theme? Hey, you there, don't go any further. Okay. Alright. I didn't want to stream too long, and I'm already tired, especially because I stayed up too late. We played a little bit of this. We could play... We could play Suikoden 4 next time just to see what it is, and then we come back. I don't know. We can just keep playing this game. There's no need to start a new one up. But yeah. I'm sorry we must go, but don't dismay. I am tired. And I want to sleep for the day. Tried to make that rhyme. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I don't know when I'll stream again. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly, I don't know. We'll have literally, you know, back to a normal work day tomorrow. So, however I feel after doing that. But yeah, I'll play the credits. It's been a while, so I'll see you later.
Like these
I was improving in the background. You couldn't hear that, but